Just a few days back, Tucker Carlson made it into the news, and unfortunately, it's for nothing good. His home was targeted on Wednesday. It was targeted by an angry mob of people that didn't agree with his political stance. They didn't agree with him being a conservative simply here in America. So, as a result, they started calling him crazy, ridiculous names such as a bigot and a racist. I believe with the excessive, immature extremism, if it continues to go on, continues to become more and more radical, I don't exactly think it's gonna lead to a civil war. I've heard a lot of people talk about this in politics and in news. They've made a lot of videos covering this, actually, ever since I think the beginning of summer. But no, okay, I really don't think that is the situation here. During Wednesday evening in Washington, D.C., at Tucker Carlson's home, the left wing Antifa mob, they basically just went to his house and they trespassed to get there. Then they started vandalizing his place and then attempted to start harassing his family members. The crazy group actually ended up being labeled as peaceful protesters from like a lot of different left wing media companies, but that's ridiculous, okay? They're using violent tactics to get what they want. They're trespassing on the yard. I mean, they're vandalizing, and you call them peaceful, which I find very, very disingenuous. Tucker Carlson, he's not really my favorite person, okay? But at the same time, I can appreciate the differences that we have and to realize that this is not okay. It's not okay, fair treatment at all, to be doing this to his family and to be doing this to Tucker because you're going to claim that it's peaceful protesting when it's not. As the group arrived at his home on Wednesday night, they started chanting, "Tucker Carlson, we will fight. We know where you sleep at night." There is a video actually posted on social media. I believe it was mainly through Twitter or it was like through Facebook too, but where I saw it was through Twitter. Now, this video had Antifa, they were just chanting, going absolutely nuts. And then this video ended up getting deleted off the platform. Like, this is literally the same exact group that was at the restaurant back in September that was harassing Senator Ted Cruz and his wife. There was an additional post. Now, this additional post was made by Antifa, and then that was deleted off the social media to boot. In this post, you could hear them shouting, "Each night, you remind us that we are not safe. Tonight, we remind you that you are not safe either." No way on earth is this close to peaceful protesting. Is it close to regular protesting? No, okay, what it is, it's a group of intemperate people that are outraged for not getting their way. They're basically having this little adult fit. The saddest part about all of this is what really went on, the harsh reality of what was going on inside during the incident of Tucker's home. Okay, his wife was home alone. He was at work, he wasn't even there, and she had experienced that. She was just about to go out, she got ready, and then she ended up having to hide in her pantry and call for emergency for the police. What I worry about is what if someone they came unglued and then they went inside. That's horrible to think about, okay? Somebody was trying to break through the front door and I think they actually successfully cracked it. So that's not cool. I mean, what can happen if these kind of situations escalate is you have people just going out of control and you don't want to have that kind of situation happen, okay? So, for instance, Tucker Carlson and his wife, they have several kids. They could have been at the scene during that time when the mob is outside. Okay, you have to think of the children. At the time of the incident, Tucker Carlson was working at Fox News, so he was informed by his neighbors that were really, really concerned about the commotion that was going on around them, so they started sending him text messages. Well, his wife was literally dealing with lunatics at her very own front door. She held back from contacting her husband because she didn't want to stress him out before he had to go on air, and I think that's really heartwarming. As an update for the lack of accountability that actually went towards the attackers, we do have good news that comes from the Metropolitan Police Station, and they said that they're currently doing an investigation as of yesterday. Fox News CEO Susan Scott and President Jay Wallace stated on Thursday that the incident that took place at Tucker's home was reprehensive. The violent threats and intimidation tactics used against him and his family are completely unacceptable. CNN's host also had a word to say as well, saying that this is not okay. The political left, the political right, or the deranged don't do this. You know it's a bad situation when higher ups from both sides of the political spectrum are agreeing that things are out of control. So maybe we should just tone it down a little bit. But yeah, I will definitely have like some sort of an update on what's going on with this kind of mob violence that we're seeing here in America. So stay tuned for more videos and I'll catch you next time.